All right, this week on Rapid Render, we're taking a look at some flexible parts.
Yes, this isn't really AI. This is more of like a shop talk and workflow for using the FlexiToy Maker from Maker World, their MakerLab prototyping area for all the cool generators for 3D printing. None of this was automated. You yourself have to go in there and apply all of the spaces for the hinges. So I thought our little Adabot SVG would be perfect for this. It looks like it's almost in a T-post to where the arms and legs are separate, so you can add your hinges to it. So here's a little workflow how that works. Once you import your image, it allows you to mark out the background. And then, of course, because this is already made for 3D printing, the assignment of all the colors is the next step for that. So you can have it bump all of the colors down to 4. Walks you through how to actually set that up, where not to add the flexible part. So to go on your hinge tool and you have your option of a thin, medium, or a thin one. And here's more a refined look of what that would look like. I did add them to the ears. So you got to have Adabot's ears, wiggle for expression purposes. And I did go back into the SVG and I edited it so I would have more of a neck. So I
there it is.
and then cut that right where the neck is. And I did have 2 of the hinges attached there. And then I used the center button to make sure that the hinge where it's generated is right in the center. Now you add one to the arms so we could have some nice flexibility there. There is a hole in a hook option, but I just didn't have time to try to figure out how to use that one. I think it would be good for like the claws.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is so cool. Look at this.
Check out the simulation that they have for what is this, Web3? The GL.
Yeah, like GL. Like, wow, this is what?
And you got the double hinges on there. You got all the appendages all flexing. You can see here how dual arm and then the ears. Super freaking cute. And of course, double-sided. And the multicolor stuff is so freaking awesome.
Yeah, Adabot's such a great example for this flexible hinge thing. Because the design of Adabot's arms are supposed to be like this hingy kind of thing. So it works really well for the limbs, and of course the neck and the antennae. Could stick on some existing guys. Yeah, super cute. We'll release a file at some point. Very cool.
Super cool. Right. That's this week's Rapid Render.
All right, folks.